Okay, welcome to part 7 of lipstick swatches, and in today's video we are going to be swatching some of my recent lipstick purchases, and some of these colors are something that I will never buy. I never even thought of buying them, but I got my hands on them. So let's try and see whether they are suitable for deep skin tone or not. I am, as usual, filming this without any makeup on, under ring light, and I finally got my hands on this L'Oreal's Worth It Intense. I was, waiting for the thin lipstick to come back in stock. It seems like it will never, so I thought, okay, maybe let's just try this variant and see whether it is working for my skin tone or not. So yeah, that's what we are going to see in today's video. Let's get started, but before that, if this is the first time you're watching me, hi, I'm Soundarya. I make unfiltered and relevant beauty content here on YouTube and on Instagram. If that sounds like your thing, you know what to do. Smash the subscribe button, ring the bell, and hit follow on my Instagram. Now without any further ado, let's get started. So let's now start with the glorious L'Oreal Worth It Intense. I am someone who doesn't like satin lipsticks. I am more of a person who loves matte finish, transfer proof, long lasting type of lipsticks, but this is something which is out of my preference zone. But yeah, let's try. Out of the package, this is how the shade looks. It seems like a brown with mauve undertones to it. So yeah, this is how the bullet looks. The bullet is also something with a nice unique design, and it is very highly pigmented. It's just, you just need to swipe once and you're gonna get that pigmentation, and it goes on very smoothly, and it is also pretty hydrating on the lips as well. Like if you're someone who likes hydrating type of lipsticks, then this formula is going to be something that you will love. And one more thing I noticed is, even though it is a satin formula which will transfer, it is lasting pretty well. That is again something that I have been like impressed with, okay, because as much as I have experienced, satin finish formulas usually don't last that well. They kind of wear off very easily, but this does wear beautifully throughout the day. Not throughout the day, but for some good amount of time. I have personally noticed that it stays for about 7 to 8 hours. That's great. Okay, time for the swatch. This is the amount of pigmentation that you're gonna get. Even on my two-toned lips, you can see how beautifully it covered. So this is the full swatch. This is definitely a color that will look better if I wear makeup. I mean, not too worst to wear like this, but my preference is that I will wear this with makeup only. And of course it transfers, that we all know, right? So yeah, that is, and after transferring it is kind of dials down on its pigmentation on your lips. But if you don't do this type of transfer test, the amount of lipstick you have applied, it is going to stay same. Okay, I personally feel there is nothing out of the box or nothing extremely great about this lipstick. Like, it is not that, oh my god, I got this one lipstick and I am not going to need any other lipstick in my life. It is not like, oh, this is that one lipstick I've been searching my entire life. It didn't give me that kind of a feel, but it's a good lipstick. I would rate it 4 on 5. 1 mark I'm minusing because of my preference is not this type of lipsticks. Okay, so yeah, let's move on to the next one, which is from Pilgrim. It is their Matte Me Up Bullet lipstick. Now you all remember we did the alpha brown. I really loved the formula of this Matte Me Up Bullet range from Pilgrim, so I wanted to try one more shade. I got this Burgundy Blaze. This is how the shade looks. This is almost like a muted red with a little bit of brown. So I was searching for a muted red because I know many of deep skinned girlies love red, but they are too shy to wear a bright red. So I thought maybe let's try a muted red. Okay, let's swatch the Pilgrim Burgundy Blaze. This is how the color looks. That's a good color. Like, I love colors like this. No, colors like this are more of my everyday type of a color because I like the drama of red in here. I also like the everyday-ishness of the brown in here. So for me, it's perfect everyday color, okay? So yeah, speaking about the formula, it is one such very comfortable bullet lipstick that feels rich, okay? So it is not slippery like the L'Oreal one is. It feels like a cushiony velvety lipstick on your lips, and the pigmentation is so good. It is one swipe pigmentation and it's very easy to apply. It glides on very smoothly. The pigmentation is wow, as I already mentioned, and feels so comfortable on your lips. It is going to give you that rich bullet lipstick type of a feel. Again, not something that is transfer proof. It definitely transfers. Look at this. Since I have one more shade from this range, I know that it transfers, but if you let it sit without disturbing it, it is going to settle down as the day goes, and it is going to stay for some good amount of time for a transferring lipstick, okay? Like I've personally experienced that this is going to stay for a minimum of 5 hours to 7 hours, depending on how you are behaving with your mouth, okay? So yeah, it has got a good staying power, plus the formula is good. The color range, like the shade range, is really great. Like you have got some amazing shades in here, so many different shades. That is something I again love when it comes to this Pilgrim lipstick. So I would rate it 4.5 on 5 at this point because I really love this one. Okay, next we have Lip Whip in the shade Stroke. One of you wanted me to try this shade, so that's why I bought it. I was very skeptical about buying this because it almost looks like Strap, but I thought, okay, let's try. Come out. Okay, this is how the shade looks, and this is how the carton outer packaging looks, okay? This is the hand swatch. It seems like a brown that is not as cool as Strap. So this is how the shade actually looks. If you look at me wearing this shade, you would think that I don't have lips because it's like almost my skin tone. So for that reason, I would definitely color correct the area around my mouth, because if I apply a color corrector and a concealer, it is going to give some definition to my lips, okay? Now that the grayness of my pigmentation and the cool tone of this lipstick is merging together, and it is looking like I don't have a lipstick. So if you are someone who is near to my skin tone, looking for that Nayanthara style nude lipstick, like which almost looks like your skin, and if you have cool brown skin, then this will definitely be the option for you. I am going to use it like that only, like almost your skin type of a nude. I'm going to use this shade like that, a new kind of a shade in my collection. So I love the shade, I like it. And Lip Whip formula, as I already mentioned, I love Lip Whip formula. Recently I've been noticing that they made it transfer proof as well. Can you see? In the recent times, like I bought 2 Lip Whips recently, and both of these are not transferring, so I think they upgraded the formula. I love the formula, I love the shade, so I'm gonna give it 5 on 5 because I don't have anything to complain about when it comes to this product. So I will give 5 on 5. Okay, next we have a Sugar Matte as Hell crayon lipstick. This is in the shade Miss Rosa. This is how the shade actually looks. Can you look at the shade? I mean, when you look at this shade, you would think, oh my god, it's a very beautiful shade and it is going to look beautiful on deep skin. It is looking like that kind of a shade, okay? So that is why I bought it. Let's test it, okay? So it's pigmented and it is gliding very smoothly. This is how it looks after kind of drying down. This lipstick is again giving me reasons why I shouldn't try any pink lipstick. So let me line my lipstick and then see how it is going to look, okay? This is how it looks with lip liner. With lip liner, I like it. I think if I wear makeup and lip liner, this is going to look good like a pink lipstick. The formula feels matte and a little bit of drying, not to an extent that those matte attack lipsticks from Sugars feel. It is more drying than this. But I think if you're someone who is looking for a matte crayon lipstick, this range will be great. And again, if you're someone who can manage this pink, then you can definitely get this. So in all, I would rate this 3 on 5. Okay, 1 point I am minusing for that little bit of dryness that this lipstick have, and the other point is for this shade really disappointed me. Okay, it is transferring too. So yeah, 3 on 5. Next we have this lipstick set from Justherbs. It's their Herb Enriched Matte Liquid Lipstick Kit. You get 3 lipstick in this, and we are going to swatch this. Okay, so yeah. Okay, this is how these 3 shades are looking. This is Hibiscus Red. This is a Beetroot Burgundy, if I'm not wrong. Yeah, Beetroot Burgundy, and this is Peony Pink. Okay, so yeah, let's swatch it on our hands first. Okay, this is Hibiscus Red, and next we have Peony Pink. This one, this is an absolute nightmare. And next we have Beetroot Burgundy. This seems like a wearable shade. Yeah. So yeah, where do we start? Let's start with Beetroot Burgundy. Oh man, this is how Beetroot Burgundy is looking. You know, I expected this to look better, but this is how it looks. Let me apply a brown lip liner. Okay, this is how it looks, this shade. You definitely have to apply a little bit of more brown lip liner for it to look better, otherwise it is going to look like a disaster. Let's try Pink Peony and Hibiscus Red, knowing that it will be a disaster. I'm gonna start with brown lip liner only because I know for a fact that these won't look good without lip liner. Let's try Peony Pink first, the absolute disaster. But it mixes with the brown lip liner and it looks good. See? If you are going to buy a lipstick, don't buy this shade. But if you accidentally ended up with this shade, then I think with lots of lip liner you can make it work, isn't it? Anyway, let's move on to Hibiscus Red. Okay, this is how Hibiscus Red looks with a brown lip liner. It is kind of brownish red right now. So yeah, personally for me, I wouldn't really use a red like this. I personally like a cool toned red or a red with purple undertones for my skin tone. Okay, so this is a true red. Okay, this is that sindoor type of a red. This is that kind of a red. I don't see myself wearing any of the shades from this Justherbs one. I don't even like how it looks after applying a brown lip liner, but I can give this Beetroot Burgundy a chance because I think I like this one, but not the other two. I think out of my radar for sure. Okay, so yeah, I would rate it 2.5 on 5. I like the formula but not the shade range. Okay, now it's time to rank these lipsticks. At number 1, I'm going to put Fay Beauty Lip Whip in shade Stroke. Now, Nayanthara Nude Lipstick is something I really love. Whenever I'm wearing something bold on my eyes, whenever I want to wear something very nudish, I would definitely reach out to this. And at number 2, I have Pilgrim Burgundy Blaze, because again, I love this as my everyday shade. Like kind of a muted red. Like when you wear this, it is not going to be on your face. Especially with makeup, this is going to look very beautiful. And next, L'Oreal's Worth It Intense at number 3. I would say it's a very good lipstick. Formula is good. The color is good. It's a very good brown nude with mauve undertones. So if you're near to my skin tone with little bit of color correction or concealer around your mouth, it's going to look really good for your everyday purposes. Is it worth the hype? I'm kind of confused about it because I expected more from the color, but it is a very good brown mauve lipstick. And next at number 4, I have Sugar Miss Rosa. Now I definitely see myself wearing this color with makeup and with lip liner, as I already mentioned. And at number 5, I'm putting Justherbs because the formula is kind of okay, but the shades in here is not something that I love. So yeah, not my favorite, but it's a good formula though. I will look out for some other colors to try. And with that, it's a wrap. I hope you all found this video interesting and informative. I will meet you all in my next video. Till then, take care. Bye.